Hello, good morning. What happens when a city has 6 months of winter with temperatures up to minus 23 degrees Celsius, so cold that the sea even freezes? How can infrastructure work without collapsing, without stopping, having operations so the city works in the same way all year round? By the way, I am standing now in the frozen sea. For a city to operate, there are services that are essential and that have the status of mission critical. These might include, but are not limited to, electricity generation, central heating system, drinking water system, drainage system, sewage, transportation infrastructure, just to name a few. All of these services and infrastructure must operate uninterruptedly in order to provide continuity to the daily lives of people living in the city. The equipment and machinery that are responsible for its operations are the core elements and are therefore considered as mission-critical elements. For example, the cogeneration plant behind my back has the function of producing electricity and hot water to supply an entire district. The necessary equipment includes boilers, exchangers, condensators, turbines, generators. If any of these components fail, the plant will stop working. The impact to thousands of inhabitants supplied by these plants will be enormous. One of the key enablers to ensure the continuity of this infrastructure is the constant observation of the equipment and the early detection of unexpected and unscheduled changes and how they operate. In the case of a generator, an early detection of a small vibration will help us to know if there is any risk of failure. In the same way, for a transformer, the unscheduled change of oil composition and temperature will help to prevent any failure. It should be emphasized that repairing or replacing this type of equipment is not only extremely expensive, we are talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars, but also will stop the plant's operations with its clear consequences to the society. The early detection of the changes in the pattern of operations require Internet of Things technology. Throughout sensors and constant monitoring, you can get the exact picture of what is happening and then, as a result, take immediate action. The availability of the information can be achieved through real-time alarm and reporting systems, throughout automation of processes and identification of these variations. Once the person responsible has had the access to this information, preventive actions can take place before the problem grows and the system collapses. But how can we accomplish this? This is achieved through the configuration of the control and monitoring system. This is the SCADA system, and the implementation of an additional layer to detect changes in real time. The latter requires an Internet of Things implementation. But I'm sure you've left with some questions. Which entity is the decision maker? What are the required devices? Who is the ultimate beneficiary of the applicability of the Internet of Things? What about my information? And who is the final receiver? Should I develop the function, or is there already a supplier on the market? Can I trust the Internet of Things platform? These and other questions will be answered in our next videos. This is all for today, and I'll see you next time.